We are going to do this worksheet together. It is page 75 and 76. So on this page, we get to practice writing some words. But the very first thing I want you to do is write your name up here, because you always need your name at the beginning of the paper or at the top of the paper. Go ahead and pause the video while you do that, and anytime you need to pause the video to write a word, go ahead and do that, because you can always click resume and start right back up. Let's sound these words out at the top. Ready? Tap, tap. That word is tap, like we are tapping the drum. Let's write tap. Let's just trace it. It's the lowercase t, big line down, we cross at the middle. Then we have the A, it's a magic C. On up, bump, back down, bump. And then we have the P. We dive down deep into the basement. We swim up, 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 and over and around. Very good. Let's look at this girl. What do you think she's doing with her dog's head? We might think it's petting it, but look, we have the ah, we have the A that makes the ah sound. P, at. Let's blend it. Pat. She is getting ready to pat her dog's head. Let's write the word pat. Start at the dotted line, dive clear down to the basement, swim up, 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 and over and around, and we have our letter P. Next comes our letter A. We're going to make the magic C. We're going to helicopter up, bump, down, bump. Good job. The last letter, we have P, we have A. Our last letter is T. Let's make that T. Start at the ceiling, big line to the floor, and we are going to cross in the middle. And that is our word pat. Look at that. You wrote that word. Let's look at the next one. It is a boy. Let's see what his name is. S, a, Now we have to blend it. Sam. Sam. The boy's name is Sam. It's a name, so it always begins with an uppercase letter. Let's make our uppercase S. Ready? Start right below the ceiling. Do a big curve. Turn and curve in the other direction. Good job. Now we have to write our A. Ready? Magic C. Helicopter up, bump, down, and bump. Good job. Next comes our M. We swim down, swim up, and over and down, swim up, and over and down. Nice work. When you get those written, after you pause the video, you can finish writing those. And then when you get those written, turn the page over. Now this page looks slightly different than yours because I used a black marker so you could see better. So my marker kind of came through my page. So that's why it's kind of funny looking like that. But it'll be okay. This boy, look at your page. This boy. Let's read it. S, at, s, ahead and trace it. Little magic C, tone and co for the S. For the A, it's a magic C, helicopter up, bump and down, bump. And for the T, it's a big line down and we cross in the middle. Now we're going to write that out here. Ready? S is a little magic C. We tone and curve the other way. Then we have the A, which is a magic C, regular size magic C. Helicopter up, bump, down, bump. And then we have the T, which is a big line down and we cross in the middle. See how our lowercase letters are mostly underneath the dotted line doorknob? That's because they are smaller than the uppercase, so we have to get used to writing them the correct size. Let's look at this picture. They are back with the dog again, but this picture has the whole family. What is the girl and the mom doing to the dog? Let's find out. Pat. They are patting the dog's head. So let's trace the word pat. Ready? Start at the dotted doorknob, dive down to the basement, swim up and over and around for the P. For the A, we start below the dotted doorknob, make a magic C. We are helicopter up, bump, down, bump. And that is our A. For the T, start at the ceiling, dive down to the floor, then we cross at the middle. Good job. Now we are going to write that over here by ourselves. So P, dive down, swim up, and over and around, bump. Then we have the A, it's a magic C, helicopter up, bump, down, bump. Then we have the T, big line from the ceiling to the floor, and then we're going to cross it in the middle. Okay, this last word, what is this a picture of? Can you tell? This is a map. Map. So let's trace the word map. First comes our M. We start at the dotted doorknob. We dive down. Swim up and over and down. Swim up and over and down. Next comes the A. It's a magic C. We're going to helicopter up, bump and down, bump. And then the P. Dotted doorknob, dive down to the basement, swim up and over and around and bump into that line where we dove to the basement. Now we're going to write it. Ready? Get on the dotted doorknob, dive down to the floor, swim up and over and down, swim up and over and down, and that is our letter M. Now for our A. Ready? Magic C. Then we're going to helicopter up, bump and down, bump, and that is our magic C. Now comes the P. Start at the dotted doorknob, dive down to the basement, swim up and over and around and bump. We bumped into our line when we went to the basement. Good job doing that page with me, kindergartners. Before the video ends, go ahead and pause this if you need to so you can see the page and finish writing it. And I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.